Hey out there, I'm Jennifer Morrison. The video you are watching is a time lapse that I created from a drawing that I did of this bunch of grapes using colored pencil. This drawing took approximately 25 hours and is sped up several thousand times. The paper that I used for this drawing was the Strathmore Bristol Smooth. I used several types of pencils including Prismacolor, Caran Luminance, Faber Castell Polychromos, and the Derwent drawing pencils. I also used a Posca Paint Pen to add some of the little white dots or sparkles on top of the finished grapes. The process that I repeated over and over on each grape was this. First, I layered in my darkest areas on each grape. Then I went over the entire grape with a lighter shade. Then I blended the entire grape with Gamsol. Then I used an electric eraser to brighten up the highlights, and then repeated this entire process again, going back over each of the darkest areas, and finally using the white pencil to smooth out the highlighted areas and blend slightly into the rest of the grape to create a softer look. Each grape took around an hour depending on the size, so this piece actually took a long time. If you haven't used Gamsol with your colored pencil before, it's pretty magical. It is an odorless mineral spirit. I use it to dissolve my pencil into the paper, and it helps take away the grainy crayon look of the first layers. It creates a nice smooth base, and you can go over it again with the pencils, and the final result will look more like paint and a little less like pencil. It is really inexpensive, and I bought mine online at either Amazon or Dick Blick. To use it, I dip my paintbrush into the solution and then dab the brush onto a paper towel or sock to dry it out a little. Then I paint over whatever area of the drawing that I want to dissolve. Typically, when I use the Strathmore smooth paper, I use a tiny scrubber or stiff brush. This helps keep the pencil from bleeding or spreading with the Gamsol. In the case of the grape drawing, I actually wanted the pencil to blend out a bit more and create a softer look, so I used a softer brush. It is important to experiment a little, and the more you use these products with different papers, different pencils, and different brushes, you will come up with your own techniques. Another tool that I use often is the Derwent electric eraser. I like to run the eraser on a small piece of sandpaper and sand down the tip to make it a little more pointy. That way I can erase smaller details. Then I go over those areas with the white pencil. I especially like this technique when I'm drawing botanicals because it helps add texture to the piece. I'll try to make a video soon to demonstrate how I do this because it does work so well. If you like my work, please subscribe to this channel and give it a thumbs up. I also post all of my drawings on Instagram under Jennifer Morrison Art. On Instagram, I post progress shots of my drawings, and I also just started posting a video time-lapse drawing on Instagram TV. If you have any questions for me, please post them in the comments and I will try to answer all of them. I hope everyone has a great day, and thanks for watching.